Alright, so we're going to sort these sheep out because they are apparently very hungry sheepies at the moment. Eating all our grass up, so I'll give them that one. I think I'll give them 2. And they're going to need some water as well. They're clearly going to eat a lot more of that than what I expected them to, but we will actually be selling some shortly. Well, I say shortly, when we've had some more children, I think, because these ones are still 25% puberty. These ones are at 40% reproduction. Obviously their health is down because they didn't have any food, but we've just done that. We're going to grab them some water and stuff as well. It's going to be predominantly animal day. Did I fill this up? I think I did. I think I've pre-filled it. I have not pre-filled it. Okay, so let's do that. We'll have a relatively subdued day. I want to get the grass cut. Not necessarily rode up or anything, but I'd like to get it cut in this episode. And like I said before, we do need to do more hay, so we're going to have to do one of the fields as hay, which we'll probably do our second large field. So that's Twin Bridges. That's the one we named Twin Bridges. We'll do that as hay. We'll do our big field, which is mutton leg, as silage, and we will sell that because we are not going to need that. We've got plenty of silage there, so we're going to have a good income from some silage. And then I think we'll leave the paddock field, the little one, the one with the tomatoes, which may be renamed as the tomato field or something, possibly, seeing as how we've got the toms in there. Oh, I thought I was lower than that. Clearly it was not. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and feed the bigger, the more grown-up cows. We also need to bring the 10 babies. I've not done that. So the 10 youngsters, we need to bring them. So we're going to take some of the older ones from this shed and pop them in there. I have turned on now, because I have the advanced animal mod, and AJ pointed it out and I completely forgot that we can turn on overcrowding with that mod. So I'm going to do, well, I've already done it actually. I've turned on overcrowding and I've done that for all 3. So I've done that for both lots of cows, and I've done that for the sheep, because if you remember I said I was going to change the XML so that we could put more in with the sheep. But I've turned overcrowding on, so it won't sell. It won't automatically sell animals, because that really annoys me when they do that. And then obviously it makes it easier for us to manage our animals for selling and stuff like that, so we can have more lambs from our grown-up sheep, and then we can sell on the grown-up sheep once we've had them, because the other ones will be relatively ready to be giving birth again, or just for the first time. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just waffling today because clearly I have waffleitis. So we'll stick this straw in there. Please don't tell me that that's fallen off. Is that full? I can't remember if that is full. I need to check. Oh, it hasn't. Oh, it must have been an already used bale then. Alright. I didn't even check to see what its percentage was on the loader, so I think we'll use the class, we'll make use of it whilst we have it and give Big Max a bit of a break. Big Max is actually going to need a bit of a service, I would imagine. Again. And diesel. Diesel is going to be a thing. We're going to have to get some diesel. Here we go. Now that is full. That seemed a bit incorrect. Yeah. Never mind. 'Tis what it is and all that jazz. Right. I think we'll leave you in here for the time being. That's that. We're going to want the animal trailer, but let's do this first. Let's go do the feeding first. Get that done. And I have been sent, very kindly by Slinky, a fixed version of the Massey. So we've put that back into the mix, and if that comes up in the second-hand sale, in the used tractor section, then we can now reconsider it because its issues have been rectified, which would be nice. Hopefully he's done the glass as well. I didn't think to ask him if he sorted the glass out, but there are some things that they've sorted out and some things that they've not been able to sort out. I think it was textures on the mudguards, if you remember, they were a bit weird. I don't think they could do that because it was something to do with the model itself, which required some work in Blender. But other stuff has been done. I've not looked at it yet, but we do have it installed. So that is cool, and thank you very much, Slinky. What else? What else have we got to talk about? I don't know. Obviously, I'm not entirely sold on this class because of its weighting issues. But we're going to use it for the foreseeable. So we're going to do the grass, the silage, and all of that, baling up and all that. Whether I use it to do the drilling and that, I don't know. We might find something else and bring that into the mix just to try out. Not sure how much water is in this Bowser, but it needs to go back so that we can 82%, so that we can do the sheep. So got Daddy Longlegs in here and it's really annoying me. Go away, dude. Leave me alone. I'm busy. There we go, that worked properly this time. Maybe the class's influence did that. I doubt it. Good old class. Let's go inside for a little spell. Shame about that banner. I might take that off. I like the tractor though. I do like it. The engine sounds is a little bit... I suppose I better shut that gate. For realism's sakes. Here we go. Right, let's crack on. Gear changes are a bit woolly, aren't they? Sounds like you're slipping the clutch every time it changes gear in. It shouldn't do. Stay there, car, we're coming out. So I filled up over this. This one's quite quick, isn't it? Apparently it doesn't want to fill up. Why are you not wanting to fill up? What is the problem? Better. Yes, we do seem to fill up quicker off of this one than the other one. Doesn't really matter which one we use now because they're both free anyway, so we're all good on that side of it. I told you this tractor was light. What was that all about? I think we need a 900. I think the 800's a bit too small for us. What's the 800 equivalent to then? Is it like a... It's very high horsepower for a small tractor. 265. So it must be going off of horsepower, it must be T7 sort of. And you, it looks smaller, doesn't it? So they're fill up. Fill up? They're full up. Words. No words. Oh no. Let's not use words. It's really, really not right. I think. Close, please. Thank you. I'll get this back. I'll bring the feeder back, and then we'll go and move some cows around. So taking that back, we're just bringing this back. I'm not going to fill this up. I'll probably fill this up off screen. Ready for the next time we need the feed. So we'll just pop it here as usual. So that's that. Let's grab the animal trailer. We're going to take some from here. So we'll take 10 from here, take them back to the other field. We'll grab the 10 youngsters from the other field and bring them back here. Let's go around this way. And then we'll cut the grass. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. And then trying to remember which way that gate opens. It opens in, doesn't it? Then I changed it. Turned it round, didn't I? Because it opened out. Did I change it? I didn't change it. Oh, Ceebur. Let's see if we can do it without doing that then. Yes, we can. So the eldest ones got to be these. How many have we got? We got 10 exactly. Splendid. Yes, move them. We'll have a move around. and I really want to get a bunch of cows that are all around the same age. I think we have 25 that are the same age. I think it was 25. I'll double check in a minute once we move these around. In fact, we'll be able to see when we pull the other ones out, won't we? The brakes do work well on this tractor, which is always a plus. We like good working brakes. And I suppose thinking about tractors and stuff, and the fact that I did mention it earlier when I was trying to work out what size this was, we should really, although not overly keen on the situation, but we should really give New Holland a chance, shouldn't we? So I suppose we should pull in a T7, because that will probably be the appropriate sort of size for what we need. So let's move to husbandry, yes. Okay, and we want these. There should be 10 of those, so let's move them. Correct. Oh, I can't see on there anyway. We'll come out of there. Alright, so they're in there. Let's have a look in here then. Oh, thank you for saving. It's very kind of you. Right, yes, 25. So we've got 25 the same age. They're 20 months old. These ones are just coming up to reproduction. I did have more of those, but those were the 10 I sold incorrectly. These ones are coming up, so we're going to sell. We'll be selling both of these, that 5 and that 5. They're coming up to puberty. They're ready for reproduction, and they're coming up to reproduction. So we're going to have, actually that's not a bad, because they're 21 months and they're 20 months. Oh, okay, well actually this could be leveling out quite nicely as we're going, and we'll whittle them out, I suppose. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought they were really spread out and we had some really odd birthing times, but clearly looks like we're better off than what I thought we were. So at the moment I don't want to bring any more across, because the more we put in this field, obviously the more food they use, which would up the ante for backwards and forwards. At the moment we're at a nice, I think it's every 2 days. I am topping them up. I'm trying to keep them topped up so that if we did get a day where I had to miss them, they're not gonna run out. So just trying to keep on the top of it all, and that sort of thing. So let's just pop you guys in there. All of you, move the husbandry. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Alright. That's that. Now I thought that Oxygendavid had put in the babies. So you had the little lambikins and the calves. But clearly he hasn't. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe it's because I saw a picture of somebody else's and they'd modded it to do that. But I thought he'd done it. But it's not showing up on mine anyway. Right, it is light. Look at it. It's not enjoying that at all. Well, we always start with this one, so let's start with the other one. Let's start with the other one first. And we also need to make a decision on what crops we're going to do for next year. So if you've got suggestions, we're not ready to put them in yet, so now is the best time to make a suggestion for any crops you would like to see. The linseed we do get bales off of, so we could have full-on linseed, nice blue fields. Maybe we could have linseed and rapeseed and mix it up a bit, but remember we don't get bales off of the rapeseed. Using this mower, which everybody, well, maybe I say everybody, a few people kicked off about when I first used it because it is technically not a mower. However, anything that cuts grass, in my opinion, is a mower, whether it's a flail or not. You can still turn it, you can still row it up, and you can still bale it. So suck it. I'm not going to go right to the edge there because it's a bit droopy in that area. She does sound like she's using all of her 265 horses though, which is a little bit sad. And obviously there is that road speed issue. It's much slower than what the Massey was. But if we were going for out and out speed on the highway, if you like, you'd be looking for a fast track anyway, wouldn't you? Or a Valtra, I suppose. Valtra, they've got high clickety doos, haven't they? Anyway, let's get some time lapse going so I can listen to the radio. So whilst I was going along, I had a great demand come up. Can't remember where it was now, but there is a great demand come up. I didn't say what it was for. So once we've got this cut, we will jump into the old what's it, Rooney thingamajobby. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called. And have a look and see the market. That's what we're doing. We're going to have a look into the market area and see what the prices are doing and what is on great demand. Probably nothing we have. or something we had, and it's all gone now. And then actually we need to go and address our tomatoes, don't we? Not done that yet. Did the grapes, didn't do the toms. Better factor that into the next episode, I guess. I'm going to take the whole episode out of doing it though, so and then maybe I can get them loaded off screen and then we'll just take them up there. Might be the better option. Grab us some moolah. So I think my plan is we need a plough. We're clearly going to need a tractor that's going to be able to pull a plough, which this might be able to depending on what plough it is. But seeing as how I'm particularly fond of the Irmo one, it's more than likely going to be that. So we'll need a biggest tractor to pull that along, but yeah, so we need a plough. This was our plan, wasn't it? So that we had everything that was making us sufficient and able to do all contracts should they come up. Oop, didn't lift it up then. That was naughty. Well, that is done then. Probably could have left that unfolded. Folded it up just to bring it up here. There is where I want it. There is where you shall go. Alright, let's quickly have us a look at the market and see what is... That's not that one, you doofus, it's that one. Well, everything is... Oh, Valley View stores for wheat, 732. We don't have wheat, we have... Oh, we do have some wheat. That must be left over from one of the other jobs. Yes, that's right. I brought it down, didn't I, from that big field we did. Okay, so wheat is 732. That's a good figure, I guess, at Valley Stores with the blue mark. Oats. 1047 at the garden centre is the highest on oats. It's going down, so it does go higher. Right, so we need to keep an eye on that. Does this... No, it's not that one, is it? Does this give us... Like in seasons on 19... Where is the range for the best time of selling stuff? Is it on here? Planting season, harvest season. I feel like we did have it. Where's our linseed? We've got slurry, we're good there. Linseed. I feel like I'd want a higher price than that. Slurry we're going to use. Don't get very much for it anyway. Field bean is a high price. Do we get straw off of the field bean, or does it choppy? What else is good? Field bean is a good price. Corn, no. Soybeans, yes. Probably the same basis as field bean. Sunflowers. Olives, we got no selling point. Grapes, canola. oat. Oh, field bean could be one. I'm going to hazard a guess. Actually, no, hold on a minute. Linseed is the key to this, isn't it? So field bean we're not going to get straw off of. I'm just going off of these prices because the price is higher. Alright. Well, let me know in the comments what crop you would like to see us put in. Bearing in mind that we do need to get straw off of some of it. Not necessarily all of it, but some of it. Plus, if we really did need straw, we could always do a contract that would get it for us. There's a deer in our field. Oh, there's a deer just here too. Splendid. That'll be that for today, I think. Yeah, I need to get the tomatoes sorted out, don't I? Right. Hay and silage in the next episode and selling some tomatoes, I think. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe and may the weather be with you.